hair fall, dullness, hair thinning, itchiness, frizziness, dandruff, baldness. OMG. Isn't it too familiar?
And trust me, guys, I have been there too, and I know how frustrating it can
Like
be.
a while back, I was all over the internet searching through the problem, but just like you and everyone else, I felt devastated upon not finding a satisfying and practical video. But of course, I thought of not giving up.
And I actually discovered a
Simple, effective, and natural way that is way too affordable
and it gave me results like this.
in less than 2 weeks.
And if you want to know my secret, stick around till the end because this video is no bullshit. Hello everybody, I'm Anna and today we are going to solve your hair concerns with some practical, natural and affordable practices. And before we start the video, I just want to tell you that you can trust me because I myself suffered from baldness and hair thinning and massive hair fall a few weeks ago just, and I recovered from it by practicing all the things I'm going to mention in this video. And without wasting time, let's get to the video. We are going to divide this video into 3 chapters. The first one was intro, the second one is understanding the problem, and the third one is the solution part. And let's start our video with the first chapter, understanding the problem.
Talking about the first question, that is, what is a problem? See, the problem is mainly hair concerns, and it can be in a lot of forms like dandruff, hair thinning, itchy scalp, or maybe greasy hair, or baldness, like every kind of hair concerns. And according to research, to all of these problems, there are only four, just four reasons that causes the problem. Second is a lifestyle. How we live our life, what habits we practice, and how we chose to take care of ourselves. Okay, number three is our environment. See, I know you might find ridiculous how environment can be a part of a hair concern like this. But yes, environment do contribute to it. The place you live in, the water, the air, the weather, everything's do contribute here. Well, I know you can't control it. You can control the air, the pollution, the water type, but there are a few things you can do to prevent it or might make the effect less effective. Okay, with this, we are on to our fourth one that actually is not in our control, but we should still know about it. Is that our genes? Yes, our genetics. Though we can't control our genetics, we can only blame our DNA thing that passed it over us. But there's a good news, I will let you know that, is that there's a research that says if the three factors, diet, lifestyle, and environment, is taken good care of properly, we can actually suppress the effect of the genes for a longer period of time. So if you're supposed to go bald at 20, he will go bald at 30 or might be 50 or 60. So yeah, that's a good news. So now I can easily move on to the next chapter, but I want to make it clear to you that how the problems, the causes, the reasons take place. So I'll just let you know this with a short story that I think will make you a lot easier to understand the thing. So let's start it with our own body. Our body is like an organization that works together to keep us alive. We have our brain as the CEO, we have our heart as the manager, we have the digestive system, the metabolism, the lungs as the assistant, and we have all the other organs like larva as the employees. And they all work together as a team to keep us, to keep you and I alive. So, see, when talking about the organization, this all of these things doesn't happen in free, in no cost. Of course, it needs some investment. And so our body to invest in things like food, water, air, and other things like that. But the main is the food, water, air, and if we can add more, some love, some care for our body, these four things are necessary for our body to keep us alive. Now that you understood that your body is an organization, see, is an organization that works for you, it demands something from you also. Because it's the universal law, if something is one sided, it's never going to work. So everything has to be two sided. If your body is working for you to keep you alive, the body wants you to provide him or her the investment. So, what could be the investment? You can eat good food, you can you can breathe good amount of air. Well, when I say good amount of air, it's not like no. It's actually avoiding the toxins like smoking and you know what I mean. And after that, it also wants you to hydrate the body very well. And lastly, it demands, well, I will not say demand, but it needs your love, your care, and how you manage the body. And when I say how you manage your body, I don't mean the types of clothes you wear or how much money you invest in yourself. It's just so simple, like what habits you practice or how much stress you take and how much appreciation you give to your body and how much happy you make your body feels. Now we understood how a good organization works. Let's look into how it can affect your hair health. So, see, mm, your body's main focus is to keep you alive. But when the ROI, the investments are good, are on point, it gives us a little present. And the presents are in form of hair, good skin, and all of things like that. But yeah, this is the main. Okay, so these presents are not mandatory. Now, this can be a problem because these are just presents. It can go away any moment and it will go away if the investments are not good. If you invest in not so nutritious, not so balanced food, or you will not keep yourself much hydrated, or you might start consuming toxins and or start smoking, you're making a bad investment. And how can you even expect a good service from the body and even presence if you are giving your body wrong investments? The ROI won't be good. So, this is how the problem starts. And I hope you understood how it starts because if you're not investing in good diet, in not investing in good lifestyle, not investing in good Environment, yeah, obviously going to give your body a wrong investment. And of course, a body is so innocent and so naive that it will only focus on taking the investment you gave and making the best out of it. And of course, first to make keep you alive. And at this moment, you won't get any presents. No, because the present wasn't mandatory, and the body can hardly manage to keep you alive. How will it be even giving you presents? You understood how the problem starts and how it is caused.
Now let's move on to the last chapter, the solution part. So I'm not going to make the solution part very lengthy because the whole video is really going very long. So yeah, without wasting time, let's start with the first solution, that is with our diet. So if you're already consuming a healthy diet that contributes of balanced nutrition and meals, very good, you're already doing well. But if you're not, start eating a balanced diet. And when you are onto your balanced diet, you should add other food that are not the macro but the micronutrients, that are antioxidants, probiotics, vitamins. So let's start with some simple affordable food that you can add in your diet. And here is the list of food you can add in your diet, and let me read it out for you. The first one is curd, the second one is beetroot, the third one is nuts, the fourth one is seeds, and the last one is protein. So when we are talking about protein, you can go with the best food option that improve hair health is number 1 eggs, number 2 fish. These two food option in protein category are the best for hair health. And that's it, what you can do with your diet to improve your hair health. And let's move on to the lifestyle. So when talking about lifestyle, you can adopt some new good habits like maintaining hygiene and not using tight hairstyle or styling in excess heat, and avoiding all the mistakes we have talked about earlier. And with this, you can also start adding some physical activities like yoga and some other kind of physical activities. But make sure whatever you are doing, pair it up with some poses, with some exercises that mainly circulates blood to the hair, to the head. And with this, you can also start to adopt a hair care routine, like that using products that is your hair care type. And you can simply build a good, clean, hygienic hair care habit. And with this, let's move on to the fourth one, that is your environment. Let's start this with discussing about what you can do if your area is very polluted. So you can do so what you can do is to wash your hair often. You can wash it 2 or 3 times a week, and do any sort of activity or any sort of habit that you think will help your hair be clean. This is the first you can do. And when going outside, if you can do, add a muffler or a scarf around your hair if you want to. Then if your water in your area is very hard, what you can do is a very simple thing. When you're using the water on your hair, just squeeze a lemon in it, lemon juice in it, and you will eventually less harden the water type. Or if you're living into a very stressful environment, or you might not able to support that happy emotion in your mind, you can watch my this video. I have explained a very simple formula to be happy and to live a stressless life. So I will put the link of the video in the end screen, you can watch it. And with this, we are on to our last component, that is the hormones. See, when talking about hormones, it can eventually be cured if you follow the diet, lifestyle, and environment and take care of it very well. The hormones will eventually start progressing. And I already told you about the genetics, that if you practice all of these four components well and improve it, you will eventually suppress the effect of the genetics. So that is it, and I hope you find this video helpful. That's it for the video. I have already mentioned everything, every mistake, every cause, and solutions for it. You can start doing it from now, and that's it. Here is a summary of the video. I will meet you in the next video with a much more helpful content. Till then, bye bye.